So today we're going to be talking about Genesis and some interpretation and history and things like that. So what initially, you have this very long video series, and I know you have about 3 parts left on Genesis. So what got you interested in studying Genesis?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. Probably my whole life. I mean, Genesis always fascinated me, even as a young child, because it's the beginning. It goes back. It covers some very interesting stories, and you hear very little bits and pieces. You hear about the Nephilim briefly, and then we move on to the flood, and then you hear about this Noah guy, and then not that much. You move on, eventually get to Abraham, and you're like, but all these chapters on Abraham, why not so much on Noah? So I've always been really fascinated by the opening chapters of Genesis. And then I've always, from there, these stories about Abraham down to Joseph are also pretty interesting as well. So I honestly think it's my favorite book of the Bible. It always has been. I've always been intrigued by things in there, like what's going on in the garden, what's going on with the flood, what's going on at Babel. Very interesting things. And so it's just always has fascinated me. So I like studying it, looking into it more.